Hey, what's up guys, it's Adam here, and I just want to share a new project I recently finished. As you can see, this is my paintball mask, some V-Force grills. What I did to them was I added this skull face. What inspired me was Ghost from MW2. I heard he's coming back from MW4, so I said why not. If you look at a picture of him and this, it's almost identical, you know. I bought some black ninja lens from ansgear.com to match his black sunglasses. You know, he has like I think it's like a half ski mask, and that has a skull. Maybe it's a bandana, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think they look pretty sexy. Turned out great. Now, how did I do this? Now you could use Ghost, or you can be creative and use your own ideas and things. Like maybe you have a design you really like. And what I did was I went to Amazon and I bought a Ghost bandana. I cut that out. Like you could use an old t-shirt that you have. Maybe it's old but you really like the design, you can use that. Or what I saw was the bandana video with the V-Force grills. So, but yeah. You're gonna want some adhesive spray, a Mod Podge, a foam brush, sandpaper is optional, and so is a crafty knife. But yeah, first step is you're gonna want to cut your cutout, or if you want some like a full bandana, just fit it right and trace it. And then I found the easiest and quickest way was just to grab a white sheet of paper, face down, grab the adhesive spray and spray onto it, and you're gonna want to apply it to where you want it. In this case, the front. Like maybe you want like just a half design, maybe just the side. You know, be creative. You know, think of something. I'm just do it in the mask because it's so badass. Anyways, after you apply it, put it on, line it up. As you can see, the black is barely touching the emblem there. Same thing on this side. Now, after you got it to where you want it, let it sit and dry between 12 and 24 hours. Okay, 12 and 24. After it's nice and dry, you grab your crafting knife or knife. You want to trim the edges. Alright, that's nice and trimmed up here as well. I also trimmed around the emblem. I wanted that to show, so I cut that. And down here at the bottom, like there's parts sticking out and it just looked kind of messed up, so I cut that out nice and even. Okay, after you do that, you're gonna want your Mod Podge and a foam brush. You're gonna want to apply between 7 and 10 layers. Okay, now easiest way was just grab a plastic cup, squeeze a bunch of Mod Podge into it, dip your brush, just start applying layers. Yeah. How long do you want to wait between layers? It's a good question. You'll know when to apply the next layer because it'll be dry. When you apply it, it's like glue. It'll look white, so don't be scared. You know when to apply your next layer. Whenever it's clear, it'll be dry or semi-dry, and it could take between 30 seconds to half hour depending on what coat you're on. You know, like I had mine in front of a fan and I went to go sit down and watch TV, and I would come back sometimes and it still wasn't even dry. So yeah, after you have your coats, you're gonna want to grab now this is the optional part, sandpaper. Like I originally intended to use sandpaper, but you're supposed to use 1000 grit sandpaper, but I didn't because when I started, I thought it was starting to ruin it, and I got that patch of gray right there, so I just stopped. I had 800 grit paper because I couldn't find 1000. Walmart only had like up to 250, 240, something like that. Lowe's had 800, so I bought that and used that. But I wasn't liking the direction it was going in, So I stopped. I just stopped. And yeah. Then you're gonna want to do your final touches, obviously. You know, your mask is almost done. What I did was I cut these breathing holes that these awesome girls have, you know. They are excellent for communication and breathing, you know. It doesn't get hot. Your teammate's 75 yards down. You want to tell him there's a guy coming his way, you know. He'll be able to hear you. These are awesome for just for being able to speak in, you know. Teammates will be able to hear you, and when you're running, it won't get as hot, or sometimes it doesn't even get hot, you know. Being in the mask, they won't fog up. These are awesome, and now even more awesome that I did this. I think they look pretty sexy. You know, these girls have been out for a while, but still, it's still an excellent mask. Another messed up part is you could just buy the Empire's mask. I think the events, they just came out with the skull face mask, which is messed up because after I finished mine, theirs came out. But it's alright, you know. I think it looks better on the grills. I think they turned out awesome. They look pretty sexy, you know. Makes me look like even more of a beast now. And Ghost was a badass. Well, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Plan on having some paintball videos coming soon. Even some Call of Duty videos, you know. I don't get to play too much, but yeah. See you guys later.